Hey guys, XreviewZ here, bringing you XreviewZ number 30 and 31. Now this first track is called Mayan SX by Goldliner 49er. Now this is an awesome looking supercross track. I don't know why, but Gooses actually looks good on this track. Normally when I put it on in Forge it looks like a piece of shit, and I haven't seen another good map with Gooses on it. So yeah, good job on making Gooses work, I guess. But this track is really awesome, a really fast paced track. I think there's only like some slight flaws with it, like there's not any actual flaws with the track. There's only like technical things, I guess you could say, which is out of the starting gate the monkeys are facing forwards, but there's two ways to go. So it would have been nice if the monkeys were slightly angled to the left. Now there is an arrow, as you see on the right there, telling you which way to go, but not everyone's gonna know where, like, that arrow's there at the start of the game. So it would be nice if the monkeys were slightly angled to the left. But other than that, there's not really any other problems. I guess one thing is there is no safety on the quad jump on the left up here. As you see, I think someone gets stuck in there, right? Yeah. Someone got stuck in between the in between the jump and the things between the jump and the landing, and they had to like slide their way out. But you know, that just takes like 1 minute in Forge to fix and then re-upload it to his file share, so it's all good. But the track is a really fun track. It's got some good aesthetics too. Goldliner likes to make aesthetics that look good, but they don't really you don't really see them while you're driving. Like this little gate thing right here, I love the way he did that, like the artifact base and the light. Like they're good aesthetics, but they don't interfere with your driving at all, which is always a good thing, because it's annoying having shit like mess with your camera while you're driving and stuff like that. So yeah, good. Oh yeah, and this track was built like on the end of the world, I believe. That's why it's called Mayan SX. So yeah, on to the next track, guys. Alright, this track is called Christmas Gooses by Lectum 4 and Go Getter Rules. Obviously it's a Christmas based map, and Merry Christmas for all those who celebrate it. So this is a very fun terrain track, and it's got some really cool aesthetics, especially with the Christmas theme. Everything is red and green. But once again, it was kind of unclear where to go at the starting gate. I know there is capture plates there, but you know, not everyone's looking to the ground right when they spawn. They just kind of want to look where to go. But yeah, this track actually is probably my favorite terrain track so far that I've seen. Even though one of the jumps is kind of inconsistent, it's still really fun, and I would definitely recommend playing this if you like terrain tracks. But I did find one problem with this track, and it's pretty big if you use the racetrack's game type, and the problem is that when you go through the hill, you don't always get a second. Like, I completed like 4 or 5 laps in this race, but at the end of the race I only had 1 second in the hill, while other people had 4. So that is a pretty big problem if you're playing on the racetrack's game type, so you probably want to go and fix that Lectum. And also, the other problem with the track is that as I mentioned earlier, one of the jumps is kind of inconsistent. That's the last jump through the hill. Sometimes when you hit the landing, you'll be like sideways, or sometimes you'll have a bad angle and you'll hit the landing and flip. But I really love this area along here. I don't know what it is, I kind of just love bridges, especially with that really good looking railings on the side, like the extraction decals. They look really cool, and the walls look really cool on this map. And I love how he did that mongoose on the lamp post or whatever with the light thing. Shit, I think I mentioned that earlier. Oh well. So yeah, this is a really fun track. Definitely looks great, and I recommend downloading both these tracks, guys. Mayan SX by Goldliner49er and Christmas Gooses by Lectin4 and Go Getter Rules. So X-Rain's out. I like turtles. Actually, don't forget that Season 4 track submissions are still open, so go submit the best tracks you know, guys. And X-Rain's out. I like turtles.